42. Hello, hello, hello out there. How are y'all doing? All right, we're trying to get everything signed in. As you know, it takes a little touch of time. So it is day 42. 42. All right. And it's event prep day here in the studio. We have lots of stuff going on this week. You can check that out on our Instagram. But yeah, we got lots of stuff happening, lots of things creative going on this week. I cannot spell anything today. Apparently, I'm trying to log into this. Um, so yeah. So if you're tuning in live, welcome. If you're tuning in for the first time, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that subscribe button there. Ring the bell for notifications when we go live. That would be great. Helps us out a lot. Don't forget to like this video and such as well. So, it is so busy. Oops, I spelled the wrong thing again. Oh my goodness. Cannot type. Maybe because I've just been so busy this morning already. And I just typed that into oblivion. I don't know where that went. I'm just trying to type in to get onto the chat because I want to be able to see you guys and what you're saying. The chat. So we are live. Hello, hello, DTK! Hello there! I'm doing well, and how are you? Yes, finally you're getting on the stream. This is a crazy day today, too. I'm just prepping a lot of things. We give out these little badges. They say Tiny Door Maker on them. They're like a little awards that we give out to people that make tiny doors because congratulations, they made a tiny door. Just fun stuff. And so I am actually in the midst of putting pipe cleaners on them. And I was like, what am I going to put on these? So um, I was going to put like jute twine, kind of like this kind of stuff. But I decided pipe cleaners were just so much cuter. And the last time we had this event, I saw people wearing them around their wrist, wearing on their like their belt loops and stuff. It's so much fun. So, and I do make these um, on a laser cutter. So, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but anyway. So, a lot to do this week. We have, let's see, an event. It's called Let's Vibe. That's an event that's local. That well, all of our events are local, most of them. Um, and basically, it's a community event. We bring a mobile art studio, and people get to make tiny doors and other projects completely for free. And they contract us to bring the mobile art studio, so thank you to them. That's the DDA, which stands for the Downtown Development Authority. And that's what we do. We do a lot of contracts with different entities to bring fun for the community, artistically cool stuff. Um, yeah, so that's some of our main things that we do, and this event's pretty popular. It's been going on. I think this is the fourth or fifth year. I'm not 100% sure anymore. They've just have been doing it since the beginning of this event. Um, it was kind of I talked with the head of placemaking there, and we had lunch, and she's like, I kind of have an idea, and I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about it. So this event came up came about from that. You're sick? What? Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Get some rest. Yes, definitely. Go get some rest. The rest of the stream is not going to be that exciting. I'm not making anything today. I just have too many events. We have the event today. We have events. I teach Friday an art class. We have a big art event we're going to tomorrow. That's Thursday. Saturday and Sunday is a big art festival that we will be attending on Friday, and we are art presenters on Sunday. So we will be doing art demonstrations on Sunday for this huge event. So very excited for that. So that's what our plan is. So you're not missing anything. So go get some rest. So, all right. You have a good day too, my friend. All right. So yeah. So if you don't know DTK C72, you should go check out his channel. It's pretty fun. He does cubing. And if you don't know what cubing is, if you know what a Rubik's Cube is, that's a cube. And cubing is like competing. He is really good at solving the Rubik's Cube. And so go check out his channel. A lot of fun. Get a cute video of him walking dogs, which was really funny. I think the dog took him for a walk. Anyway, so go check him out. All right, so this is what I'm doing. There's always a lot of prep. So if you are an artist and you happen to be finding our channel, just to let you know, and this might, you know, you might want to subscribe. I do all kinds of art talking. I am a full-time artist, an art teacher. I do community events. I talk about art business on here. I sit on the board of directors of a nonprofit called No More Starving Artists Foundation, where we help artists thrive and help them build their legacy as artists. And so that's what this channel is. So if you are new here and you're just tuning in and you're catching this, we do all kinds of artsy stuff. So like yesterday, part of art business is bookkeeping. So I was working on bookkeeping stuff yesterday. And so yeah. So it's always something going on. I actually, with the foundation, we are going to be applying for a grant. I am the treasurer of the foundation, and I have to get together the budget for a grant proposal. I mean, we already have the budget, but I need to do some work on that. But um, the other person on the board is not able to do that. We were going to do that today, but this morning, because I have so much going on. I'm getting all this stuff done. I am going to be also, I have an order for 3 tiny door maker kits, Valentine's themed, because they're going to have a little Galentine's, girl party. So I have to get her 3 tiny door classic kits ready. So yeah, and I'm taking like 50 of these little award badges with me today. So I don't know if we'll have. I give them away to everybody who's making a tiny door or making a tiny door project with us. So the idea is that I get a little award. Fun. Last one. So there are 50 of these. Be packed up in the boxes. Anyway, this event is so much fun. Live music. They this year have launched the mini market with it. We actually bring our tiny little art studio, or well, we bring the art studio, but we're now bringing the pop-up shop there too. Um, we usually only do the pop-up shop at like art walks and things like that, but now we do it with this too. So I have to set up double stuff. When I say I mean we, Freddie and I. So there, I'm gonna give these away tonight. So that's all done. I had a problem yesterday. You know, what's a day in my life without having something mess up? And I was working on the laser cutter yesterday evening and it messed up. And I was really upset because I needed some things done for this event. That's not to happen now. So I have to come up with something to give the winners of tonight's Tiny Door contest. Yes, we have contests. So I wish I had like a little vase would be really good. I need something to put that in. And I have this. This is a tap device that people can tap it and go directly to my website. It's supposed to be inside of this little sign. If I get a chance, I'll try to make that real quick. The next thing is I need to make sure I have enough tiny doors. So I'm always, I have to order these in. We do approximately 30 tiny doors at every event. So I have these ordered. And one of each packs of these, they print their company name on them, so I cannot use them. So that's where my cost goes up. This will be a 6-pack, and they're around $5 a pack. So basically, these are I can only use 5, and I think so. These are all the cost on these are like $1 a piece. So you have to take that in consideration when you are doing events and doing things. So take in consideration the cost. Sometimes it's not cheap, but I order lots of as we do somewhere around 25 to 30 of these at each event. So I have to check them because sometimes they're not as good a quality. Like this one's a dark one for you in my stockpile. So now the ones that have the writing on them, they don't go to waste. These are the ones that I use when I make tiny doors. So let's see how many I have now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 20. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Did I just say that? Sorry. I'm gonna cut better. 8, 9, 10. That's fine. All right. So we have enough of those. I do have some already in the box to go. So that's good. 7, 2. I need to do that. Those kits. But I need 2 more. This will go back into our storage space, which is behind this wall behind me. There's a big storage room behind me there. And what do we bring to these events? Lots and lots of tiny pieces. Thousands. Thousands of tiny pieces we bring. So the tiny door kits, I already actually have this big box. I have 5 of them upstairs, and they hold 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Let me do the math. Let me do the math. Not use my brain. Let's see. No, that's the wrong thing. We have 128, approximately 128 boxes of these full of little tiny wooden pieces. Thousands. Thousands of tiny pieces. So that's the way it goes. So now I'm going to make a little tiny door maker kits, which come with, she's getting the Valentine's one. So I'm going to give her all kinds of little cute Valentine themed pieces. Oops, we got roses. Let's see, some of these are pre-painted. I'm going to order them. I'm going to give them these 3 of those. And then these are the super tiny little hearts. So cute. Be Valentine's Day. Yay. These are so much fun. Let's look at those. We need super tiny ones. And then we'll give them solid ones. So when I do have orders for the tiny door kits, it's just so much fun because for one, most of the kits come as a theme when I sell them. So I love to put together the themes, curating the themes, if you want to say. So hopefully I have enough supplies because I did a Valentine themed make and take at the event last Saturday as well that we did, and that was fun. We had so many people that came and got to make things together as families and such. It was just so nice. So I had a good time with that. And we made tiny Valentine mosaics, is what we ended up making there. So I think that's enough to put on top of it. So they are getting, for their tiny door kits, they're getting the classic. I have 3 different versions of the tiny door maker kits. And we have the grand kit, and we have the classic, and then we have a basic kit. So I just want to get my setup up here. I might have the instructions already made for this one. I always send out a set of instructions on how to make the tiny door as well. So So anyway, our grand tiny gourd kit comes with the front porch, a plant kit, and a flagpole kit. The classic tiny door kit just comes with a front porch, and then our basic kit is just the door. And of course, you get like this is for three. All these little embellishments to go on there: a doorknob, paint, paintbrushes, glue, a paper plate for a paint palette, a stick to adhere the glue, and yeah, so you pretty much get everything that you need to make the actual project too. So they are actually getting just the classic, which is none of the additional accessories. Our accessories for our kits are the tiny plant kit, the wreath kit, the flagpole kit, the front porch could be separate, the front garden kit, tiny sparkle mushroom kit, and a bookcase decor kit. So those are like accessories that we have for our kits. So we have all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. If you're asking where do I find that out, check our link in our bio or our website. So that is my day right now. And this has been live. Day 42. 42. Can't believe it. So, yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in live. I've got a lot more to do, and I need to eat lunch before we start packing up a ton of stuff to go into the vehicle so we can go. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. And yeah, sometime tomorrow, around 11:45ish. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget, you can always subscribe. Ring the bell to get notifications. Like, share this video, and we appreciate it all.